Dear friends, today's episode takes us straight to the heart of the Middle East's most explosive conflict. Israel has launched a daring high-stakes attack on Iran's Tehran 2 nuclear facility in Parchin, a mission executed despite strong opposition from the United States. This operation isn't just a military maneuver, it's a defining moment in the ongoing struggle over Iran's nuclear ambitions. But what really happened? How did Israel pull off such a complex strike? And more importantly, how will this escalate tensions in an already volatile region? If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We bring you in-depth analysis on the world's most critical conflicts. Now, let's dive into this unfolding geopolitical drama. To fully grasp the significance of this strike, we need to rewind to the 1950s. Iran's nuclear program was initially supported by none other than the United States under the Atoms for Peace initiative. At that time, Shah Reza Pahlavi's regime envisioned a nuclear-powered future, planning to build 20 reactors for energy generation. However, the 1979 Islamic Revolution changed everything. The new regime, rooted in anti-Western ideology, briefly suspended the program but soon resumed with a new purpose. By the 1990s, Iran's nuclear activities began raising red flags. Western intelligence identified suspicious sites like Parchin, where explosive testing was conducted, activities often associated with weapons development. The Ahmad project, launched in the early 2000s, sought to advance Iran's nuclear weapons capabilities. Although Iran claimed to halt its weaponization efforts in 2003, documents seized by Israel in 2018 revealed otherwise. Iran had made significant strides before officially stepping back. Fast forward to 2015, the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action (JCPOA) was signed, limiting Iran's nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief. However, the U.S. withdrawal from the agreement in 2018 reignited tensions. Since then, Iran has resumed enriching uranium at higher levels, restricted access to international inspectors, and reactivated critical facilities. Why does Iran so fervently pursue nuclear weapons? The answer lies in its geopolitical reality. Since 1979, Iran has faced a hostile environment, surrounded by U.S. military bases and adversarial neighbors. American invasions of Iraq and Afghanistan further heightened Tehran's insecurity. Nuclear weapons therefore represent a survival strategy, a deterrent that guarantees the regime's continuity. Beyond survival, nuclear capability would elevate Iran's status as a regional power. It would enable Tehran to exert more influence in conflicts across Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen, where it supports various proxy groups. Moreover, possessing nuclear weapons would allow Iran to negotiate on equal footing with global powers, reshaping the balance of power in the Middle East. For Israel, however, a nuclear-armed Iran is a red line. Iran's leaders have repeatedly called for Israel's destruction, and Tel Aviv views Tehran's nuclear ambitions as an existential threat. Israel also fears a regional domino effect. If Iran acquires nuclear weapons, countries like Saudi Arabia and Egypt could follow suit, plunging the region into a full-scale arms race. Israel's preemptive doctrine has a historical precedent. In 1981, it destroyed Iraq's Osirak reactor, and in 2007, it targeted Syria's nuclear facility. The strike on Tehran 2 is the latest manifestation of this strategy, designed to neutralize threats before they fully materialize. Let's explore the intricate details of this audacious mission. Tehran 2, nestled within the Parchin military complex, was a pivotal site for Iran's nuclear research. It focused on developing explosive components crucial for triggering nuclear devices. The attack itself was a technological marvel. Utilizing cutting-edge drones and stealth aircraft, Israel managed to evade Iran's sophisticated air defense systems. Reports suggest that several key buildings were completely destroyed, along with highly specialized equipment. Satellite images reveal extensive damage, highlighting the precision and effectiveness of the operation. The choice of Tehran 2 wasn't random. As a non-declared facility, its destruction served multiple purposes, delaying Iran's nuclear program and exposing the depth of Israeli intelligence. It also left Tehran with limited options for a public response, as acknowledging the facility's existence would confirm its clandestine activities. Iran's leadership was quick to denounce the strike, vowing severe retaliation. General Said Mav declared that Israel would face unimaginable consequences. Simultaneously, proxy groups like Hezbollah intensified their threats, pledging to escalate their attacks on Israeli targets. The strike strained Israel's relations with the United States. President Biden had explicitly warned Israel against targeting Iranian nuclear sites, emphasizing the risk of regional escalation. However, Israel's message was clear: when its security is on the line, it will act independently. International reactions were predictably divided. Russia and China condemned the attack, while Western nations called for greater transparency from Iran. The International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) voiced concern, but Tehran continues to restrict access to its facilities. The Tehran 2 strike has far-reaching consequences. For one, it could accelerate a nuclear arms race in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia, already exploring nuclear capabilities, may feel compelled to match Iran's progress. Other regional players might also reassess their security strategies. The strike also exposed vulnerabilities in Iran's defense systems, likely prompting Tehran to bolster security around its strategic sites. However, it's unlikely that this setback will deter Iran from pursuing its nuclear goals. Instead, the regime may double down, seeking advanced technologies from allies like China and Russia. This operation underscores the role of intelligence and technology in modern warfare. Israel demonstrated its ability to penetrate one of the most secure facilities in the world, showcasing its superior military capabilities. The Tehran 2 strike also sends a clear message to Iran: any advancements in nuclear technology will be met with decisive action. Yet this approach carries significant risks. Tehran's retaliation could destabilize the region, drawing in other nations and escalating into a broader conflict. The Tehran 2 strike marks a critical juncture in the Middle East's geopolitical landscape. Israel's determination to thwart Iran's nuclear ambitions has set the stage for potential conflict, while Tehran's response will shape the region's trajectory in the coming months. Stay tuned as we continue to monitor this unfolding crisis. Make sure to subscribe and activate notifications to keep up with the latest developments in global security and military strategy. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.